Konnichiwa, guys. Today we're gonna be doing Japan Airlines virtual airline operation. As we can see, today we're gonna be flying the 767-300ER, an absolute beast. We're going to be using the registration JA616J, as we can see here, and we're gonna be taking off from the Osaka International Airport. So let's get started. With some power. Let's get the APU on. Let's wait for this. There we go. Now that the APU is getting there, let's get some external power here from our tablet. Ground power unit. Turn that on. Great. Let's get everything on auto. Let's click everything. Let's get the aircraft aligned. We are now on the APU power unit of this. Some seatbelt. Alright then. Let's get some of the weight information here. So, we are going to have a total number of passengers of 269, which will probably fill up the aircraft. We're going to have a cargo of 6, 7, 11, and we're going to have a fuel block of 13, 4, 5. There we go. Now let's optimize the CG, and okay, that's everything there. Now let's call in some of the main stuff. Going to open the main door. I'm a little bit dry, if I can say so, so I haven't flown this aircraft in a while. But let's hope we have a great flight. I'll see you when the IRS and the plane is fully loaded. Now we are going to call in the pushback, which is going to be around here.
Ground at cockpit. Tow is driving up.
We will now begin the engine start.
Starting pushback, and you.
Cabin crew, Please, take your seats for takeoff.
We've been cruising for a couple of minutes now. As we can see, we are currently going to the point at Basen. If we do a little bit of zoom out, we're going to be capable of seeing our top of descent. So we are not so close, but not so far away as well. And something I forgot to mention is that we were currently passing a storm on for a moment there. All these clouds, as I saw on Volana, they were part of a storm. So yeah. Thankfully, we took off from Osaka just in time before anything bad, well, any bad weather could have collided with us. But yeah, great stuff. And I'd love to see Fuji from here, but I doubt we could be capable of seeing it unless that's it. Well, maybe we saw it or maybe we're not. But well, see you guys on the top of the descent then. We are now very close to our top of descent. I already configured the next altitude, that will be flight level 070. We are, I don't know how far away we are, but you can also check at about what time we're going to land, which is 22:06 Zulu, which is about, it's actually pretty close. Wait, let me see on Volana. Oh, 18 minutes before we land. Well, that's what Volana mentions, and we are now descending. Great stuff. I'll give you guys a quick time lapse of how we descend then. let's begin setting everything up for the landing. We're going to have the auto brakes on 3. We are going to have the destination height based on what Navigraph is telling me on, let me confirm you, on 200 feet per, on 200. What else? Let's put some of the data here to be aware. We're actually pretty close to the airport now. Okay then, let's get some of the landing lights on. Let's get every one of these on. And finally, let's get some of the landing information here. We're going to be landing with full flaps. You can see 30 at 135 knots. Alright, great stuff. Landing is ready. And to be final, let's add our altimeter, which, based on the information given by Navigraph, we have, oh my god, 29. Kind of forgot to set it on the standard, but nothing to worry, I guess. There we go then. After having everything set up, I'll see you guys when we're even lower then. Alright then, we are now very close to landing. Pretty much almost on approach. Well, we're already on approach, that's the obvious, but yeah. We are very close to landing, so let's get ready then. We're still descending. We have all the information ready. We have auto brakes, flaps not yet to be deployed, landing lights on. Let's announce the cabin to prepare for landing. Alright then, we're going to do a quick time lapse while I get even closer to the airport, or not. I'll see then, depending how much it takes for us to arrive. Alright then, moment of quiet then. Visibility. Let me just avoid stalling the aircraft. Right then, we were in an ocean, that's why I couldn't see nothing. Not everything seems to be going back into the correct thing. I got a little panic there, I can admit that. But yeah, we're for landing, guys, I would say.
1000.
We are now doing the manual landing, so enjoy.
$500. Minimums. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
I'm pretty sure that was very hard landing. I really need to practice my landings with this aircraft again, I can admit that. Oh well, I hear clapping. We're gonna check it out in a bit on Volana. Can now remove the reverse thrusters and taxi all the way to the terminal. Here we can use the manual. Right. Screw brakes in. And quick time lapse while I taxi to our terminal. On. Let's hope the APU is already running. Yes. Okay, then we can turn off. Oh, let's make sure the APU is bleeding. Now we can turn off engine number 2. Number 1. Yep. Well, thank you very much for watching. Don't leave yet because I'm going to put the landing until the very end. Appreciate you guys seeing the video. I accept any suggestions. As I said on my past video with the PC-12, I have the 737. I decided to do the 767 today. I had a little bit of trouble with the 737 on the this flight was meant to be done with the 737, but I ended up doing it with the 767. But well, what can I do? Any suggestions? Would you like cargo, some destinations, a flight? All yours in. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the landing.